So, hi everybody. It is Tuesday after Labor Day, and I'm going to wait for a few more, see if anybody comes on this morning. Let's see. So, I wanted to talk to you about what's going on, checking in with everybody. I've been doing these yoga videos for a couple of weeks now. I need my glasses so I can see. So I've been doing the yoga videos for a couple of weeks now, and I want to know what's happening with you all at home. Are you having any challenges? Is there anything you want to ask about what's going on with your practice? So I decided that today I would connect with you instead of teaching to you, because I really want that. I miss the interaction with my students, and I look forward to seeing you all in person again. So up until that time happens, this is the way that I want to communicate with you all. So Shanti misses me going to work, my dog. And I miss seeing what's going on physically in people's bodies so that I can help each person's different anomaly of, we all have different things that we need to work with. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about this morning. See how people are doing. You can add comments because I can read them. I actually have my iPad here so I can see what's going on. So I'm actually starting a watch party. And here, so I can see. So I just wanted to check in with everybody, see what's going on. If you have any specific needs for your practice, maybe something's going on, something came up that you're not normally used to. If you needed any suggestions or any kind of just thoughts or awarenesses that you wanted to share. We're used to getting out and being with people, and I feel this is a new platform for us to really work with each other. So, so that's what I wanted to talk about here. And as I'm waiting maybe for other folks to come on, I see one or two people on. Oh, they're gone. I wanted to talk about a new program that it's not new actually. It's something I had formed before all this happened, and it's called ChakraColourConsciousness. So with this program, I'll be talking about how color relates to our thoughts and our emotions. How when we use different colors, they activate different chakras. They open them, they help release blockages and things of that sort. So I've been working with this thought process, chakra color consciousness, for a couple of months now, and I did have a workshop scheduled at the wonderful Body Positive Works in Saddle River. And again, we're all closed. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about chakra color consciousness and then go back to seeing what's up with the physical practice for people as people come on. So it's something that came to me, and this is one of my pieces. Here we go. And as you notice, there's all the different colors of the chakras. Where am I going? I'm backwards on this thing. Okay. All the chakra colors. All the colors, spectrum of the colors. So my intention with this was to have the red is to signify the groundingness, our root chakra. And with Chakra Color Consciousness, this is another piece. This is actually a greeting card that I have for sale on my website. So with Chakra Color Consciousness, as we move through the colors in the practice that I'm going to share with people, you're going to have thoughts come up because you'll be guided through what the colors mean for the chakras, what they could mean for you. Maybe if you're experiencing a blockage, if it's an area of yourself you'd like to work on. I mean, you know, a lot of people are used to going to workshops, so that's why I wanted to offer this online I'll be doing a Zoom offering. That's why I indicated in the comments that I wrote down, the description, to send me an email of your email, and I will get in touch with you when I start to do this chakra color consciousness. Also, the root chakra is about foundation. You know, a lot of us lately, our foundation is not the same. A lot of us are finding a new foundation. So as you work through the process of what I bring you to do in this practice, it's yoga, it's breathing. You don't have to be able to draw to do this. So that's why I want to invite people of all genres to come and practice this with me. Another aspect of chakra color consciousness, as you're starting to work through the colors, different thoughts come up. So if we're working with colors, a lot of greens, green is for the heart chakra. And noticing maybe we have less of the color green, more of the color green, and just being aware of what the specific qualities, that's it, the qualities of the chakras are for you. So I find as I do my work, I do abstracts. This is actually it's called a no thinking process. So when you do this process, you don't have to be able to draw. You have to be able to doodle, and I think everybody can doodle. So after that process happens, after we've done some yoga, we've done some of the doodle, we fill up the page, or maybe not. You know, it's all very individualized, just like art is. So when you fill up the page or not fill up the page, then we begin to choose colors. And I will be giving you all the different awarenesses of what the colors mean. So we have the root chakra, which is red, shades of red. That's our Muladhara chakra, our base chakra. The second chakra is the pelvic chakra. The solar plexus is the third, the yellow. Our Manipura chakra, the green, fourth chakra, the heart center, the Anahata chakra, and so on. So we have the throat, and they all have different awarenesses. They connect to the stars, they connect to herbs, they connect to planets, and they connect to thought patterns. So say you're having a lot of difficulty during this time just relating to what's going on. You know, it's a different world right now, and this can bring up this is another piece, this can bring up a lot of different thoughts, and you can work through your thoughts. You know, we don't want to let our thoughts just go by the wayside. We're having them, and we want to be aware of them. You know, we're not our thoughts. And through this practice, I used a lot of green, a lot of yellow through the center of the body. I had the root chakra a little higher. You know, sometimes I feel the colors, they move, and I really believe that each chakra has a bit of the qualities of another chakra in it. So that our crown chakra can also have qualities of red in it, just like I indicated here. I'm kind of backwards in the camera, having a difficult time with that. So as I paint and as I draw, and I'm working on a series right now, which is abstract but somewhat representational. It's kind of subtract. I don't know what to call it. I've posted some of the pieces. I think that, you know, it's something to be aware of because we're working on a very unconscious level these days. We're home a lot. We're with our families more. I'd say a good 80% of the population, not everybody, but a good 80% of the population are not fully at work. A lot of people are going back to work, which is great. Here in New Jersey, it's quite different, and I don't want to get into any of that type of stuff. So I invite you to keep the awareness. I'm going to bring this online and talk a little bit more about it during the week. Chakra Color Consciousness. It's something that's been very close to my heart for a couple of months now, and today seemed to be the day to bring it out. Also, as I said, what's going on with all the yoga practices going on at home? Are you having challenges doing it? Are you doing practices during the day and just feeling that, you know, am I conscious when I'm seated? I did a chair yoga video the other day. You can also find all my videos on YouTube. This will be on YouTube. And that's how I wish people to connect with me. So again, Chakra Color Consciousness. It's going to be something that we're going to be working on as you work with different colors and the emotions that come up with the colors. Like the green, if you want to work on a painting that's totally green with a little bit of purple and blue, whatever it is for you. I'll guide you through the process. I'll guide you through the practice. And again, we'll be doing some yoga moves, and breathing practice is most important. The most important to help keep us balanced, centered. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I see a bunch of people got on today. Very happy to see everybody. Thank you. And again, if you have any questions, just type them in the comments, or you can email me. My email address is in the description. It's more@artandsoul108.com. And just put in the subject matter, Ask NITYA. And I want to thank one of my students because before this all happened, she said to me, you have all this knowledge, why don't you do something called Ask NITYA? So I figured let's start with that as a subject. And I'd love to hear from everybody who's been practicing, or if you're having a hard time practicing. Also, if you're interested in hearing more about the Chakra Color Consciousness, okay, this is something I call no thinking drawing. So in no thinking drawing, no thinking. And when we meditate, when we practice yoga, we're not our body, we're not our mind, we're pure essence. So there's really no thinking involved as we just let our hand move aimlessly. And for a lot of people, that's challenging. They want it to look perfect. They want it to be what it is. I mean, we think a little bit, but I'd say 99% of it is just free form moving. And when we move the body, we let emotion come through the body. We release a lot of emotions and thoughts as we draw, as we use color, because there's a different frequency to each color. Each frequency in my mind has a different sound. It has a different vibration in the body. And when we move through those vibrations of, say, past hurts, past traumas, we're able to release them energetically and easily. If something goes a little deeper and you need some kind of professional people to talk to, that's all well and good. My yoga therapy master always said, make sure you always have a friend who's a psychiatrist or a psychotherapist, a colleague rather, that you can send people to. Because yoga is a very powerful, powerful practice. It brings your mind in connection with your spirit, your body. So just be really aware of how you move. Enjoy all the yoga videos that I've posted. I'll be going live again tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, tomorrow could be Monday for all I know. So please stay connected and stay tuned for Chakra Color Consciousness. Again, these are 2 pieces that I finished. Where are we going? I'm upside down. There we go. 2 pieces that I finished, and they really brought me to a place of thoughtfulness as I went through them. I really want to share that with people because during these times of, there's a lot of uncertainty for certain people. There's a lot of not knowing, and we don't know, we just don't know. So keeping present as we create art is another way of getting out of the stream of consciousness that is not positive to us. We want to get into a stream of consciousness that is positive, that is uplifting, that is of the light, of the heart center. So who knows, maybe you want to do a chakra color consciousness piece that's a lot of green to activate your heart center. Maybe you're feeling very ungrounded. So again, I'll be describing in the offering, the teaching that I bring for Chakra Color Consciousness, what each chakra represents. And one of the most important things I found doing these pieces is what thoughts come up. I always like to keep a piece of paper or a journal around to see what thoughts come up. So I'm going to read to you what's on the back of, because I would just turn them around and write on them. So, love is always there. That was this piece for me. Love is always there. Change your vision and your world and your view of humanity and the universe. So different pieces come up with different thoughts for me. And again, you don't have to be able to draw. You have to be able to doodle and maybe color in or outside the lines. So whatever you want to do. So that's my offering today. And again, as I started this video out, send me some questions about what's going on with your practice. I haven't seen people in person in quite a while, and I would love to offer some Zoom classes. If people are interested in that, send it in an email. I like to keep everybody's information. You know, I don't want to put it out there publicly. So just send me an email and I'll contact you and stay in touch with you that way, or we can have a phone conversation. If you're not sure about a pose or what you should be feeling in a pose, most of my students know as a yoga therapist, that's what I encourage you to feel. And that's where this chakra color consciousness is going for people. Breathing, yoga movements, simple yoga movements. I'm not going to get out down on the floor for these practices that I want to offer to people. So I wish you all a beautiful day. If you have any questions, you can type them in the comments. I'm online. I'm doing a watch party right now. It's very interesting to do a watch party with yourself. It's kind of weird. But hey, you know, things are changing. We have to go with the changes. We can't live in the past, you know. And I want to end with Ahimsa. Excuse me. Ahimsa is part of the yamas and the niyamas for us. Those of you who don't know that, that's an explanation for another day. Ahimsa, to do no harm. So that also means not just to other people or, to yourself, to be kind to yourself. Are you being kind to yourself? Are you taking time off to do something for you, and not feeling that you should always be doing something? I hope a lot of you, I see some of my students texted me, they've been planting in the garden, which I've been doing, getting close to nature. So doing no harm in your thoughts and your words. Are you saying things to people that are very harmful? I don't know. Think before we speak. So Ahimsa is a very, 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 my teacher, Reverend Jagannath, always says, that's all we need is Ahimsa. One sutra from the Patanjali Sutras. So thank you all for being here today, and thank you all who are watching this after the fact. If you're interested in asking any questions or in the Chakra Color Consciousness program that I've put together, contact me and just put in the subject, Ask NITYA. And I want to thank you all, and I want to wish you the most beautiful day and happiness and peacefulness. Satya. Much Satya. Truth. Om Shanti. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you.